Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Monday, September 6th, 2021. The tarot card for today is the Six of Pentacles from the deck 78 Tarot Animal by artist Jennifer Lesser. This deck is just recently been funded on Kickstarter, and it will be shipping in the next couple of months. If I hear anything about pre-orders being available, I will let you know. So, first I want to say new moon blessings to everyone. If you haven't been paying attention lately, today is the most glorious new moon. It's happening at 14 degrees Virgo. Now, before you go saying, ho-hum, that doesn't sound interesting, let me tell you, this is one of the best new moons of the entire year. The universe is conspiring to bring you so much positive energy to make you feel good about yourself, about everything, to really be able to move forward with your changes. Because after all, isn't that what you do with new moons? For it all to come together on one day is absolutely amazing. And we'll talk about all that in just a minute, because it really is very special. But the card itself, you know, this is a card that's kind of like got us, there's a word that goes with it. I always think of like frugal, you know, where you're just sort of paying a little bit here, a little bit there, you know, that kind of thing, like when you pay your bills and you send everybody a little bit. But that's not likely to be the case at this time. It's more about the, you know, the conservation of, the give and take of, and the sharing of time and resources, how you share of yourself, how you give to others. It's kind of a humanitarian card in a way, but even though we can all be charitable and pay it forward, we have to consider our own selves. It's a reminder to be, you know, conscious of that, you know, you have to take care of you before you are truly able to take care of anyone else. So, you know, when you look at the card, you see and I forget what that thing is called that's across his shoulders, but it's, you know, balance. It's a card of balance. So how much you give and how much you may or may not get in return. This is more about maintaining the balance, not through what you may receive in return, but through how much you keep for you. And that's important. And you will be so glad that you maintain that kind of balance in your life, because now here goes. If you are familiar with the word trine, it's a wonderful aspect, okay? Now, Mars will trine Pluto. Venus will trine Jupiter. The moon and the sun will both trine Uranus. I do not think I have seen a day like this in really quite some time. And, you know, you have been waiting for what? You've been waiting for that moment that's like that perfect storm, for things to feel good, for, you know, the planets to align in your favor, so that you can do just that, so that you can move forward. Now, moving forward and completing a goal, they're two different things. But this wonderful influence of energy that you have here today, it is there to give you courage and impetus for transformation itself. It's there to give you the hopefulness, the optimism, and, you know, the outlook that you need to, you know, do whatever is necessary, especially with love and money. Confidence. You know how when you feel good about you and you feel like, yes, I can do that, right? How much further can you go when you have confidence in yourself? You can go pretty far. So we have a little bit of luck, some intensity, and maybe even a couple of surprises thrown in. It's just all a more than a feel-good aspect. The drive is there. The drive is there to want to make the changes. And, you know, this is going to carry you through, this is Monday, it's going to carry you through at least Wednesday and way beyond. Because whatever it is that you're setting in motion, it's going to last you a really long time, even though Saturn isn't in the mix here, okay? I just want you to be aware of that. There's some very special things that are happening, and, you know, we'll just meet up again each day and talk about them as we go along, because you are so ready and so able. And I don't know, should we give it 6 months and see where you are in 6 months and how much you have managed to accomplish? I don't think you need to wait 6 months to see results, by the way. It's just that with moons sometimes like to think about where that moon takes you in the next 6 months. It's the only reason that I'm referring, you know, to it that way, because of the Virgo new moon. But I really do think you'd be hard-pressed to find a better day so far this year. They all usually have a little something thrown in there to just, you know, remind you that, you know, this life is not always easy. But this particular time, you may feel as though you can do no wrong. And when you feel good about yourself, you know, this is one of those cards, by the way, that when you feel good about yourself, you are in a more generous mood, and you are more giving, and you are more charitable. So I like it. I like all of it. And I really do hope that I hear a lot of very good stories. Many of you write to me to tell me about what is happening. And yes, I want you to go forward and do good things. And the good things that you're doing are not just the charitable moments that exist today. It's what you're doing for you, for the long haul, to improve your life and to meet your dreams and your goals. So I want to thank you very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.